The day I brought Carlos home, I knew right then we would share a special bond. Carlos used to be a showbird, and he was turning 3 when we got him. He made it a little difficult for me to do chores because he was always wanting me. Yeah, he may have seemed like a little butthole at times, but I knew how to handle his attitude. And he loved to steal my coffee whenever he had a chance. He loved when I talked to him. We would have our own secret conversations. Before he moved in with Lucy and Ethel, he would never go and see them unless I was going that way, and he would follow me, and then he'd see their pen and he'd run right to them. He loved to show off for the girls, but it didn't take him too long. He was right back where I was at. I'd show him the way, and then I'd come back, and he wasn't too far behind me. He crowed all the time, and I knew he wanted my attention. Wanted me to follow him where he was going, usually to the girls. I fell in love with him on day one. He was just so beautiful. And he was a bit of a camera hog. He loved pictures. He even tolerated my husband. No matter where the food was, he was always standing in it. He would show off for Hey Hey when we brought her outside. She wasn't too impressed with him, but he still had to show her his best moves. He loved all the snacks that he could get and was very good at photobombing. Always seemed to get himself in some really sticky situations, usually when he flew on top of my head. Well, always. And did I mention that he loved to pose? And always fly on top of my head. He was such a lap chicken. Followed me wherever I went. He always gave his approval on his portraits. Loved to sit on the front porch with me and rest, or on my shoulder. Excellent supervisor. Very demanding of treats, to the point to where he would look for them in my plate. Got a little jealous if I spent time with somebody else. And no matter where I was at, if I had coffee in my hand, he knew about it. I'd set that cup down and here he would come. He would always have to taste it, make sure it was okay. And this is his word of approval. He saved me from a really massive anthill. Protected me from the really angry bird. And would come and join me when I needed to sit down and rest from chores. And sometimes he would use my leg as a slide. He'd just slide down my leg. And he'd get on my foot and just sit there for a while. He had to be in the videos with me. And he knew he looked good in his little bow tie. He was the best at chickenry. If he was running around outside, he would always fly up on my shoulder or up on top of my head. I miss him so much. There'll never be another Carlos.